I'm excited to be here with all of you and share what I believe to be the next level of health and wellness. So today we're going to talk about a new device called Healy. It's the first of its kind, an emerging technology that really is a category creator in the wellness arena. Healy is a German developed technology, and I believe it's truly a game changer because it's the first ever smartphone controlled small, wearable, portable device for frequency therapy. It's a bioenergetic technology that will empower people to take control of their health and optimize their physical, emotional, and cognitive well being with bio friendly frequencies. And can we all agree that there's no better time on the planet to ensure that our immune systems are well modulated, balanced, and able to protect and support our bodies for optimal functioning? Healy is not only for sick people, it's for prevention and health promotion, anti-aging, and longevity. So we invite you now to learn a little bit more about this revolutionary technology. So behind every great concept or invention is a brilliant mind. And in our case, this individual is Markus Schmiecka from Germany. To me, he is a remarkable man. And why I say this is because he has two sides. On one hand, he's a scientist, so very analytical. And on the other hand, he's a very spiritual individual. You rarely see both of these characteristics in one person, which is why what he has developed here with Healy is so unique, because he's combined the best of these two worlds. For over 30 years, he studied quantum physics and frequency medicine. And back in 2007, Markus launched the now sister company to Healy, which is called TimeWaver. TimeWaver is a large microcurrent machine available to practitioners globally that launched into over 40 countries and cost around $30,000. Today, Healy is based on the very successful technology of TimeWaver. So after Markus launched TimeWaver, he had a vision to create a technology that could be accessible to all humans in the comfort of their own environment to help empower individuals to achieve a medicine-free life and reverse chronic disease at the cellular level, which is where all disease begins. He met Dr. Nuno Nina in 2010. Dr. Nina is the other individual that is responsible for the development of the Healy. He's a specialist in integrative health. He owns 8 clinics in Portugal, and he's an expert in cell biology. He is also an authority in the field of frequency medicine, and he is the developer of the Gold Cycle frequencies. Dr. Nina's philosophies are really based on Otto Warburg's theory, which is that oxygen is the enemy of disease. And Otto Warburg, he was a 3-time Nobel Prize winner. And through his research, he stated that all disease has 3 common identities: lack of oxygen to the cells, excess sodium in the cells, and excess fluid around the cells. So Healy is based on the philosophy of regeneration, regenerating at the cellular level to cleanse, to nourish, and balance our bodies, bringing them back into homeostasis, or a healthy cellular state. So Markus married his technology with Dr. Nuno Nina's gold frequencies, and over 2,000 TimeWaver practitioners' research over the last 14 years to launch the revolutionary technology that is behind our Healy wearable device for frequency therapy. Let's talk about the facts and figures. So for me, it was very important when I was introduced to Healy to see that there have already been over 500,000 applications on patients and clients. The TimeWaver technology has been successfully used in more than 45 countries and is in 32 languages. And there are over 2,000 professional users, doctors, healing practitioners, therapists treating their patients. And when I saw this, I was sold. I'm a business person, and when you show me these numbers, I can clearly see where this is heading and how massive this can grow by allowing this frequency technology into the hands of the average consumer to use on a daily basis to help empower everyone to take control of their health and maximize their personal well-being. And I believe that electroceuticals are the future of medicine, and Healy is the interface between body and mind, bridging that gap and creating really a whole new era of technology that's 8 to 10 years in advance of anything that we've ever seen. This is a global business. We're open in 45 countries. Some of the markets we will launch in first quarter of 2021 are South Korea, Canada, and Mexico. So the 3 pillars of really what Markus Schmiecka had in his vision were to create these 3 pillars, which really are the foundation of our philosophy. The first pillar is our Healy, of course. And with the Healy, we can measure frequencies in a person's body in real time and then deliver back to their body in real time solutions based on what their cells are asking for. And I will explain a little bit more about this later. The second pillar is our Healy Watch, which is Motion for Life. This is a wellness tracker that measures, monitors, and analyzes our bodies in real time. And it can communicate with our Healy device to offer real-time solutions based on our analyzation. And then the third pillar is our digital nutrition app. And here's what I'll say about this. If we agree that everything has a frequency, then we also know that vitamins, minerals, and supplementations like vitamin C, vitamin D, calcium, amino acids, CBD, all have their own frequencies. So this DNA app has 72 single frequencies and 48 mixtures to support our bodies. For example, there are 6 different mixtures for eye health. There's 6 for brain health. There's mixtures for women, for men, for children, for fertility, for regeneration, for anti-aging, and even for vegans. So basically mixtures that already have the vital nutrients to support our bodies through, again, digital frequencies. This digital nutrition app will introduce a whole new world of possibilities. And think about this, 5 years from now, the world will recognize and understand the trademark DNA app that we have here at Healy. And the only way for them to get that app will be through Healy. So if we can show the world how to get their nutrition more effectively through frequency, saving them money on a monthly basis, I know I have a lot of people that would be interested, and I'm sure you do as well. So we, as far as the connected healing part of Healy, we have currently 2 hardware devices and 4 apps and an expert database, which is our Heal Advisor Cloud. And we use intelligence referred to as our quantum sensor. And this universal system is working with the Heal Advisor Global Medical Cloud. So Heal Advisor is really a universal system to help optimize our health, fitness, and vitality. And the Global Medical Cloud is truly groundbreaking technology that the world has never seen. It's patented, and the data is all protected by 150 plus blockchain and encrypted for security, so that no one knows about your personal situation, or that Mrs. Jones has, a bladder issue, let's say. So in total, currently we have 12 patents, we have 4 patent pendings, and trademarks like our DNA app that I mentioned earlier. So the Master Control Center, what this really is talking about here is that Healy is the first ever smartphone controlled wearable frequency device to help harmonize the 3 pillars of health, fitness, and vitality. The nice part about our technology is that you don't have to have medical knowledge or technical knowledge to use the Healy. If you do, that's great, but you don't have to have it to gain massive benefit from the Healy device. And it's because of this that we can reach a much bigger group of people. Marcus's goal is to get Healy into the hands of 100 million people to help bring wholeness and raise the vibration of our world. So the quantum sensor, let's talk about this for a second. The quantum sensor, truly a very important part of Healy. And this is analyzing your cells and organs and delivering specific frequencies customized for you. And let's say, here's how that works. In the first 3 to 9 minutes of every program, your body is being checked on frequencies in relation to the chosen program. So for example, if I choose the energy program or a migraine program, in the first 3 to 9 minutes, my body will be checked on energy or migraine frequencies, because every program has between 400 to 700 individual frequencies related to that chosen program. So once the quantum sensor has found what frequencies are needed to support you within, then it goes back to the medical cloud. It gets those frequencies you need from the database with over 300,000 frequencies. And in the remaining time of the program, every 10 seconds, you're getting frequencies delivered into your body based on what your cells are asking for. And it does that until your body says, I've had enough, which is typically 30 to 55 minutes. And that's the magic with, with our small intuitive device. So the nice part is you can't overload, because Healy is measuring your cells, and it will end the program when your cells say, I've had enough, I'm fully charged. So again, that's the beauty about this, which makes it safe for the whole family. And really, there is no topic that you cannot address with, each family member, because the quantum sensor is analyzing each person individually and will only deliver to them what their cells are asking for. And really, there is no depth to the levels that Healy can go to cleanse, to nourish, and balance our bodies. And again, a perfect product for the whole family, for pain relief, for fitness, for learning, for beauty, anti-aging, bioenergetic balance, and support of organ function, and also performance.
Thank you, Tammy. One thing I love about Healy is it is already a cleared Class 2 medical device with the FDA, specifically for relief with acute and chronic pain related to arthritis and muscle soreness due to overexertion. The other piece that I really love about Healy is it has hundreds of non-medical applications that will utilize frequencies to help to support and balance your body, bring vitality to your life. And that is huge because that puts us in a unique spot in the marketplace that we are a Class 2 medical device. We can address things like pain with arthritis, and we can take that to market. And we could talk to the practitioners, we could talk to the people that are trying to help other people deal with things like chronic pain. So that is a huge boon to what we have here. And as you know, if you've ever dealt with pain, pain can completely take over your day and all your focus. If you have really very intense pain, that's going to really just disrupt everything that you do. Well, what if now you can have a holistic, natural, non-invasive way of addressing that pain locally in your home, essentially like having a practitioner in your pocket. You have a tool in your toolbox that you can, instead of taking a pain pill, now you can take the Healy and apply it to you directly, whether it's through the electrodes or through the vibration mode, and that will bring frequencies to your body to help with the pain. So pain has a frequency, health has a frequency, everything has a frequency to it. And so all we're doing here is we're applying those frequencies to your body directly in the privacy of your own home for you and your family. And now we have actually a solution for chronic and acute arthritis pain. And there are millions and millions of people that are dealing with that on a daily basis. So that's a blessing that we can offer to people. And I'm really, really excited about what we can do with this. So as I mentioned earlier, it is a FDA cleared device. So you could actually go onto the FDA website, do a search on Healy, and you will see the 510K number show up there, and you can actually read the clearance if you'd like. So here we have a tale of two cells, a healthy and an unhealthy cell. Well, what makes a cell unhealthy? Well, every cell in your body has to have a charge to it, and there's a different range for different cells. So as an example, your kidney is going to have a different charge normally than a heart cell or a brain cell would have. But with that being said, every cell has a charge range that it works with. So typically a normal healthy cell will have a negative 70 millivolt charge, and when that charge becomes depleted, then the cell membrane no longer is pliable. That becomes rigid, and so it doesn't allow for cell respiration to occur properly. So your cell, if you will, is like your brain, the brain of the cell. So this is what interacts with the environment and allows certain proteins to come in and out to express, and allows for actual respiration for things, oxygen, nutrients to come in, and then waste product to be removed. So if you do not have that right charge, then your cell membrane is not going to function properly, and that's going to affect the function within the cell, because now you're not getting optimal respiration. And this is what we're doing with Healy. So a brand new healthy cell, as I mentioned, goes through a life cycle. It starts with roughly about 70 millivolts, actually a range between 70, and it can actually go up to 125 depending on a heart cell as an example. And it will go through a life cycle, and as it ages, that cell will lose that charge, and eventually it will replicate, essentially it would split, and there's a cell death. And so you have two new healthy cells that are created from the old cell. But if you have toxicity within the body or trauma, or maybe you have a deficiency within the body, then that can cause premature cell membrane loss in terms of charge. And that can lead to things like premature cell death or edema. And so with Healy, what we're doing is we're applying frequencies that bioresonate with the cell membrane to upregulate that cell membrane potential to bring it back to optimal uh, charge, and that allows that respiration to take place. And once you do that, now what you're doing is you're allowing the mitochondrial DNA, which is actually within the cell, and that has actually a different charge than what the actual cell membrane would have. But that mitochondrial DNA is what allows to create the energy within your cell. So it's kind of like your energy factory or your power plant. And this is what creates your energy and gives you your life force. So your body actually creates, your cells actually create your body weight in ATP daily. And ATP is what the mitochondrial DNA will stimulate or create. And this is the energy of the cell. This will also help to improve protein synthesis and amino acid transport. So when you upregulate that cell membrane, there's a cascading effect. You have about 100 trillion cells. These cells make up your organs, make up your systems. And when you upregulate that cell, which make up the tissue, then the tissue can start to function properly, which also make up the organs and make up the systems. And that allows your body to come back into homeostasis. And this is all we're doing is we're applying a frequency or bioresonating with that cell membrane to allow for proper function to happen at the cell level. And it's a cascading effect. And then your body just knows what to do with that. So here we have a blood cell analysis before and after with a frequency device. Red blood cells also have to have a charge to them. When they don't have the right charge, they don't repel each other. They start to stick and stack like you see on the left side. So when they get clumped up like that, now you're not getting optimal oxygen being taken into the red blood cell and then being delivered to the tissue where it needs to go, because now the red blood cells are sticking and stacking. And so that also will affect your blood flow. That will also lead to low energy, which means low voltage. As a matter of fact, there's a great book called by Dr. Jerry Tennant called Healing is Voltage. And so this is going to affect every system within the body, including digestion, your brain function, your heart function. Every system in the body will be affected. On the right, we have an example of what happens after a frequency device is applied, where you're resonating with the cell membrane to bring that proper charge back to the cell. Now you have a charge at the red blood cell membrane, and they repel each other. That allows for oxygen to come in to dock. There's 4 docking stations for the oxygen molecule in the red blood cells. And so that allows oxygen to come in. And because now the cells aren't sticking to each other, they could actually flow better and be delivered to where they need to go. And so that will improve not only your circulation, but it will improve everything, because again, it's a cascading effect. And so these things don't happen just in isolation. If the cells are healthy, then the body is healthy. All degenerative disease begins at the cell level. And if the cells are not healthy, then you're not healthy.
So thank you, Rajai. And I think that we all can agree that our health is our first wealth. There's no doubt about that. So let's touch base regarding the 4 editions of Healy and what you get with each level. And I want to mention that because of this social selling model, Healy was able to keep the pricing down between $500 to $2,400 for all 4 of our levels of Healy. Initially, when the company launched, they were selling directly to doctors and had the Healy priced at about 8,000 euros. So again, because of our social selling model and via word of mouth advertising, we're able to reap the lower cost benefit through this model, which I am very grateful for. So the first level is this gold level edition, and this is focused on cleansing the body. You will see this encompasses Dr. Nuno Nina's gold cycle, And basically, again, really focused to cleanse the body. We've got Pure Care, balance, being, energy, relax, release. We also have the deep cycle programs that are come along with this gold cycle edition. The next is our Healy Holistic, which includes all of the gold level programs, as well as local stimulation, bioenergetic balance 1 and 2, mental balance, meridians 1 and 2, sleep and skin. And these obviously with the bioenergetic balance 1 and 2 and the meridians 1 and 2 focus a lot on organ function, which is amazing. And that is priced at $942. The Healy Holistic Health Plus actually encompasses all 133 programs. That is actually raised from what you're seeing here on the screen, because they keep coming out with new programs, which is amazing, and keep updating and upgrading everyone for free. And so this encompasses all of the holistic programs, along with learning, fitness, job, beauty, chakras, and the protection programs, which can protect you from different things like EMF, and just electrosmog and all of that, as well as just the environment. So that is priced at $1413. And then we have the resonance level. And the resonance, this is really the top level of Healy, really a must-have package for anyone serious about their wellness. What differentiates the resonance is it takes the guesswork out of which programs you're going to run, because you get the ability to scan. It has a resonance scan, it has an aura scan, and you can do an analysis on your body, and it will actually tell you in real time what your cells are asking for, and you're able to run those programs. So it's really optimal. It's going to show you the optimal categories and really, again, what your body's asking for right then and there. And again, this has over 133 programs. It's an amazing tool to have you guided through, using your Healy. And also with the resonance, you unlock the ability to do work through vibrations and remotely. And that is priced at $2357. So behind this incredible product is a beautiful business plan. And if you have an entrepreneurial spirit and an interest in creating another income stream, or you would like to learn how to earn free upgrades, free devices, or additional cash incentives, then we invite you to get back with the person that invited you to watch this video, and we can get your questions answered. This is truly an opportunity to build a global business. We would love to partner with you and have you join us in being a pioneer in bringing the Healy device to the world. Thank you again for your time.